Hello, Steve White, SteveArts89. Yes, I just posted a video about Madonna the other day, and I sort of was thinking she hadn't done much lately. And she didn't do much today, but she did post a picture on Instagram. And it just made me think. Now, I'm not a hater. I'm not judging her. I'm not criticizing her. I'm just curious what that is about. Now, myself, I'm not the hottest guy. I'm not in the best shape. I probably didn't need to say that. But the point is, occasionally I'll take a photo and I'll think, oh, that looks better than I actually look in real life. Or I'm looking cute today. I might post that. Feeling cute, might post that, And then I see a photo like that and I'm like, did she think she was looking cute? Was it... I'm just wondering, what is the point? Is it just... And again, I'm not a hater. I'm not trying to attack. I'm really curious and trying to just think about this. Is this just attention? Any attention is better than, no attention, negative attention. Because there are going to be people who are going to look at this because it's not perfect and criticize. Because the lighting's not perfect, her makeup's not perfect. It's fine. It's just, she's not done up. It's not a posed photo, but it's not one of those flawless, spontaneous sort of, natural photos people sort of manage to take all the time, which, take a lot of work. She still looks in fairly good shape. She looks a little soft, which we've never really seen Madonna look soft, but that's because, she's dealing with an injury, so she's not going to be hard from being toned from working out really hard all the time. That's just a look you have to earn. You can't just, even just be casually active as a person and have that sort of body. Madonna always had that body because she did hours and hours of work, and I respect that. I've spent many years of my life doing hours and hours of work to have that sort of body out of inspiration of Madonna. She inspired me to not eat crap food, to not smoke, to not drink, to work out all the time, be very fit. I always had a very fit, slim body, and I owe that to her. And I respect her for that. I understand she's 62. She has a couple of health issues, it seems. She seems to have a problem with her hip and with her knee. The knee seems to be an injury that's new. The hip sounds like it's something that was sort of lingering around and probably manageable, whereas the knee was something that was more of a problem. So there's a lot of drama with that around the Madam X tour. And I'm just looking at it, and her boobs look good. Her boobs look big and full, and there appears to be no sagging or anything that a lot of people would assume would come with a lady in her 60s. So she's very blessed there. She's always had the best boobs, and being a gay man, I don't really care a lot about boobs, but I can tell they're round, and that part of the camera shot looks good. But I feel weird talking about boobs. It's just who are you to talk about boobs? You're a gay man. You don't care about boobs. Who are you trying to fool? Like you know anything? It's just little things. The only strong light on her, because it's all side lighting, is on her hand, which shows lines. And that's one of the things that people always attack her for, is that she has lines on her hands. And, that just happens for the most part with age, and some people get it more than others. But it's is it that she truly is blessed with the ability to not give a fuck at all? Does she truly not care? Or does she know it's going to get negative attention and she just knows any attention is good attention? Is it just a narcissistic thing? Or is it a defiant thing? I know I don't look perfect, but I like myself and I'm just going to show it anyway because that's who I always was, so fuck you. Is that what it is? I'm just trying to work out what it is. I'm not saying what it is. I'm not criticizing her for it. I'm not attacking her for it. I think she's beautiful. We all, none of us look like our ultimate sort of image. And we all have those sort of moments where we don't look so good, but sometimes we don't care. And then other times where, we don't look good, but we there's a reason to celebrate it anyway. So is this what this is? Is this just defiance? It's okay, I can't work out and have the body I want right now, but I'm still proud of who I am, and I don't give a fuck, and I'm just going to show it because that's who I am. And she's like rebelling against age and injury and society to still be who she is. So I can find something admirable in this, but I still am not sure if it's that deep or if it's just I want attention. People will comment. This will get attention. I don't know, but I don't know. I just find it really curious, and I'm looking at it, and a little part of me judges right away, and then another part slaps him and says shut the fuck up, and then I start thinking about it, and I think about how other people are reacting to it. I looked at the comments. Mine was the only remotely negative comment that I could see. I just said, why? Is there a reason? I'm just curious. Not a hater, just curious. Which is what born this video. I speak so great. And it just made me think. And I looked at the other comments and they're all, oh my God, you're so great, you're so beautiful, so sexy, oh my God. And I'm like, that's too much. I mean, it's great. And other people are like, basically, this is who you are. No, F people if they say things, there's going to be jealous people, blah, blah, blah. And there will be people jealous, not of her body, but of her confidence. If this is truly confidence and not giving a fuck, people want that. And she's always had that. If that's what this really is, just a true expression of this, that's great. But I did look at the comments, and I do wonder, because I know myself, I've posted a couple of photos on some of the gay sites. Like I'm into Speedos and leather fetishes and stuff like that, and I've got a few photos here and there where I think I look good. I don't even look like me, and you post them sometimes with your head missing and people don't even know it's you. But a couple of times I posted some crap pictures kind of as a point, and people were like, oh my God, you look so great. I'm like, no, I don't. Why are you saying that? Do you think I want to hear that? Do you think are you saying that because that's what you think I want? That I want someone to tell me I look great when I know I don't? I find that fascinating that people sort of do that. And I'm wondering, is that what Madonna wants? Does she want people to tell her she looks great because she's not feeling great? Or I'm not a hater. I'm not attacking. I'm not accusing. I'm not making any claims. I'm just curious what this is. And it's not just her that does this. Other people do it too. But she's been doing it a lot, and she does it kind of spectacularly. Between, the pee cup and sitting in the toilet and all that sort of stuff. And what was the other one she did where she was basically naked and people were like, oh my God, she's Madonna and she's over 60 and she's naked. What was that? I can't remember now. There's so many. But I don't know. I just haven't talked about Madonna for a while and I miss her. And I'm bored. Melbourne, if you don't know, if you're watching from somewhere outside of Australia, my city, Melbourne, in Victoria, in Australia, the state of Victoria in Australia is the only one that's got a corona outbreak and coronavirus problem. The rest of the country has managed itself, but somehow our government has screwed up our quarantine, and now it's just running wild. We're getting like 100 cases a day, and they've just locked down the whole city of 5 million people like for 6 weeks. And this is something we went through months ago, and we thought we were past it because they managed to. So I'm like just preparing for 6 weeks where I can't go out. I've been self-isolating anyway, but I could have gone out if I wanted to because I was sort of afraid. But now it's like I don't have the choice now. You can't even leave. So I'm probably going to get a bit crazy and probably make a few retro Madonna videos. A lot of Madonna stuff I've always wanted to talk about, but I didn't have a YouTube then. I didn't have a means to actually talk about any of it aside from just talking to people I know. So now I might actually just start doing like retro stuff, like reviews of concerts she's already done or books that I bought of hers about her that I thought were great or whatever. So I'm probably going to have some fun with that, but I'm going to go. I'm not going to try and stretch this because I think I made my point, or at least asked the question. I just want to know what other people think. Is this something you see and you're proud of Madonna, or something you're embarrassed by, or something you're sort of neutral by? Is it something you think is actually odd or wrong, or something that you think it just makes sense? Of course she's going to take photos of herself, doing whatever and not care because she's Madonna. Or do you think, I'm just curious how it happens, because I know myself, I have these moments where I want to post something, so I think, I feel good, I look good. And then, but sometimes it looks bad, people are going to say something, and that stops you. Other times you just say, F them, I don't care. And you do it anyway. And that's sort of the point. So I'm just curious, what do people think? Just let me know what you think, if you actually watch the video. I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. I'm still here. It's been not a long time since Madam X finished, but I'm still alive. And I'm still loving and thinking about Madonna. And I'm not going to not criticize her or not question her just because I love her. But I'm going to go. Feel free, comment, let me know what you think. Bye.